Now, all these outcomes and all the outcomes listed here are in fact equally likely, because you can't distinguish one marble from another. You're as likely to get AD as you are to get EC. Okay? Every marble is chosen with the same probability, can be chosen with the same probability. So that this is a sample space. Now, I ask, how many ways are there to get two different colors on a choice of two? You should think that through. But you see, in the first place, we've already discussed that. We've already done it in noting that red-blue and blue-red can each occur 6 different ways. So there are clearly 12 ways. Another way is to simply circle the members of the sample space that correspond to getting two different colors. Okay, I've done that, and you can do that yourself. And you see that there are 12. So we would say that the probability of two different colors is 12 out of 20, which reduces down to 3/5. Or 60% if you prefer. And again, that's a kind of a preview of some of the thinking we'll do in the next chapter. Again, strategy here is to put what we're doing in this chapter into the context of the next chapter, because the next chapter is pretty challenging. We want to be somewhat familiar with the ideas before we get to that chapter, so that they won't seem foreign when you start encountering them. Now, one of the questions that we were dealing with in class is a question regarding letter tiles. We have 5 tiles, and we put the letters A, B, C, D, and E, one on each tile, and we randomly select 2 tiles, and we ask questions about those random selections. The sample space, or the tree diagram for that, is completely identical to the tree diagram that we drew here. Now, this part where we got red A, red B, etc., doesn't apply, but exactly the same tree does. And we could go on and we could say, okay, well, let's see now. If we do A, B, that means we have if we're looking at, say, vowels and consonants, A, B is a vowel on A, consonant B. AC is a vowel A, consonant C. AD would be vowel A, consonant D. And AE would be vowel A, vowel E. And we could go on with that listing and get a very quick picture of how the vowels and consonants work out. Turns out there are 2 vowels and 3 consonants, so even though it's A and E that are the same, and B, C, and D that are the same, B, C, and D being consonants, A and E being vowels, the result that we're going to get is very, very similar to the result that we got here, and the numbers are going to be very similar. For example, if we have, instead of different colors, we ask how many ways there are to get a vowel and a consonant, the answer is again going to be 12 out of 20. So you can use this tree to write the sample space. Sample space would just be like AB, AC, AD, AE, or you could write it this way if you're looking at vowels and consonants, and answer the questions that have been posed about the letter tiles.